This is Techtinuum. Today's tech explained, tomorrow's tech revealed. This video is for educational purposes and not affiliated with any brand.
Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we're tackling something that impacts almost everyone online, logging in. Just think about it. How many passwords do you juggle? How many times have you clicked that frustrating forgot password link? For decades, the humble password has been the gatekeeper to our digital lives, from email and banking to social media and work accounts. But let's be honest, they're often cumbersome, easily forgotten, and increasingly a major security headache. The constant threat of data breaches, phishing scams, and brute force attacks means our reliance on simple strings of characters is becoming a significant vulnerability. But what if there was a better way? What if we could move beyond passwords altogether? Well, that future is closer than you think. We're entering the era of passwordless authentication, a fundamental shift promising greater security and much-needed convenience. So, are passwords finally dying? Let's dive in and explore the technologies making it happen. Before we look forward, let's quickly recap why the password system is fundamentally flawed. First, there's the human element. We tend to choose weak, easily guessable passwords, or worse, reuse the same password across multiple sites. This means if one account is compromised in a data breach, attackers can potentially access many of your other accounts too. Creating and remembering strong, unique passwords for every single service is practically impossible for most people without a password manager, which itself introduces another layer to manage. Then there are the technical vulnerabilities. Phishing attacks trick users into revealing their credentials on fake websites. Brute force attacks use automated software to guess passwords rapidly. While multi-factor authentication, or MFA, adds a crucial layer of security, the underlying password often remains the weakest link. It's clear the system designed decades ago wasn't built for the complexity and threats of today's internet. We need a paradigm shift. So, what does passwordless actually mean? At its core, it means verifying your identity without typing in a traditional, memorized secret. Instead of relying solely on something you know, passwordless methods typically leverage something you have, like your smartphone or a physical security key, and/or something you are, like your fingerprint or face. The key difference is that the critical piece of information used for authentication isn't a shared secret stored on a server somewhere, waiting to be stolen. Instead, the verification process happens differently, often using cryptographic techniques or local biometric checks on your trusted device. This fundamentally changes the security model, making many common attacks, especially large-scale credential theft and phishing, significantly harder, if not impossible. One of the most familiar forms of passwordless tech is biometrics. Think fingerprint scanners on your phone or facial recognition like Face ID. This is the something you are factor. Modern biometric systems have come a long way. They use sophisticated sensors to capture unique biological characteristics. Crucially, the way most modern systems work is designed with privacy in mind. When you register your fingerprint or face on your phone, for example, the raw biometric data isn't typically sent to Apple or Google or stored on some central server where it could be breached. Instead, a mathematical representation, a template, is usually created and stored locally on your device within a special, highly protected area of the hardware. When you authenticate, the system compares the new scan to this secure template on the device itself. Only a confirmation signal saying yes, this is the authorized user, is sent to the app or website. This local processing is vital for security and privacy. While no system is perfect, it dramatically reduces the risk compared to storing passwords on countless servers across the internet. Let's briefly touch on that special, highly protected area mentioned. This is often called a secure enclave, trusted execution environment, or similar term, depending on the manufacturer. Think of it like a fortified vault built directly into the processor of your phone, laptop, or tablet. It's hardware-based isolation. This secure zone runs its own minimal operating system, completely separate from the main OS where your apps run. Sensitive operations, like processing your biometric data or handling cryptographic techniques, happen inside this vault. Even if the main operating system were compromised by malware, it theoretically couldn't access the raw secrets stored within the secure enclave. This hardware-level security is a cornerstone of modern device trust and makes leveraging biometrics and other passwordless methods much safer than simply storing secrets in regular memory. Now, let's talk about perhaps the most significant development pushing the passwordless future forward: Passkeys. Spearheaded by the FIDO Alliance and supported by major tech players like Apple, Google, and Microsoft, Passkeys aim to replace passwords entirely across websites and apps. They are built on a proven standard called public key cryptography. Here's a simplified analogy. Imagine you have a unique mailbox that anyone can send mail to, but only you have the special key to open it. When you create a passkey for a website, your device generates a unique pair of these cryptographic techniques. The public key is registered with the website. It's like telling them your mailbox address. The crucial private key stays securely stored on your device, often protected within that secure enclave we just discussed. It never leaves your device. When you log in, the website sends a challenge. Your device uses its private key to sign this challenge and sends the signed response back. The website uses your public key to verify the signature. If it matches, you're in. Notice, no password was ever transmitted or stored by the website. This makes passkeys resistant to phishing and server-side data breaches. Furthermore, passkeys are designed to sync securely across your devices, making them incredibly convenient. Looking even further ahead, concepts like decentralized identity or self-sovereign identity are emerging. While still evolving, the core idea is to give users ultimate control over their digital identity. Instead of relying on companies or governments to issue and manage identities, individuals could manage their own identity credentials in a secure, portable digital wallet, often leveraging technologies like blockchain or distributed ledgers for verification. You could then share specific, verified pieces of information with services without revealing unnecessary personal data. This is a more complex topic for another day, but it represents a potential future where authentication and identity are fundamentally more user-centric and private, moving even beyond the device-centric model of passkeys. Of course, the transition away from passwords won't happen overnight. Billions of people are used to passwords, and countless websites and legacy systems still rely on them. Getting universal adoption of passkeys and other passwordless methods will take time and effort. We need continued development of the standards, easy implementation tools for developers, and clear education for users to build trust and encourage adoption. Compatibility across different platforms and ecosystems also remains an ongoing effort. So, are passwords finally dying? While they might linger for a while in some corners of the internet, their dominance is absolutely waning. Technologies like secure on-device biometrics and, crucially, the standardized approach of passkeys offer a vastly more secure and convenient future for authentication. They tackle the fundamental flaws of shared secrets head-on. As more services adopt these methods, we can look forward to a digital world that's easier to navigate and significantly safer from credential theft and phishing. The passwordless future is arriving. Keep an eye out for options to use passkeys or biometric logins whenever they become available. You'll be stepping into a safer digital age. Thanks for watching. If you found this explanation helpful, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe for more insights into the tech shaping our world. Let me know in the comments if you've started using passkeys yet. Until next time, stay curious.
This video is based on available information and just a reminder is not an endorsement of any brand or product.